You know what the new trend is here lately? I've been hearing people saying, well, we're all going in the tribulation. We accept that we're going into tribulation. I'm like, what? Do you not know about the book of the promises? Do you not know about the servant's sake? Obviously not. But in tribulation, you're still going to have to keep the 10 commandments. In tribulation, you're still going to have to eat clean. And in tribulation, you're going to have to fulfill the royal law, which is loving your neighbors, you love yourself. That's Matthew 22:39, which is quoting Leviticus 19:17 and 18. If you love your neighbors, you love yourself, you will not suffer sin upon them. But this is what I'm saying. You can avoid tribulation. Yes, there is no rapture. Rapture actually stands for rape and torture. People have been putting it right in front of your faces what's going to happen, because it says men are going to die by the sword, that women are going to be raped and ravished, and children are going to be dashed to pieces right in front of them. So you really need to go back and read prophecy, because for the servant's sake, you could save your family. You could possibly save your entire town. Who knows how deep that bag is for the servant's sake. But you have to get in covenant now. Tribulation hasn't begun yet. Satan hasn't been casted down yet. So we got to get in covenant. I mean, you want to know how you know you love God? 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. This is how we know we love God. By the keeping of his commandments, because his commandments are not grievous. And what did John 14:15 say? Yeshua said, if you love me, keep my commandments. So he just told you what it means to love your neighbors, you love yourself, and what it means to love God. And there was nothing unclean made clean in the New Testament. I don't care how many times you want to throw out Acts 10 or Mark 7 or Philippians. You know what I mean? Like, there's no mention of swine's flesh or freaking shellfish being mentioned in the New Testament as being clean. So you need to go back and read Leviticus 11 and Deuteronomy 14 to see what's clean and unclean. And go read Isaiah 66 and see if God's not going to smite all the pork eaters, because he is. You need to understand what Yeshua actually came and done away with. He came down here to show you how to fulfill the royal law. He showed you how to walk upright and walk righteous. That narrow path, that is 1 lane wide, that Yeshua made for us. He done away with all the Mosaic laws, but those 10 commandments are everlasting covenant. Those 10 commandments were mentioned 168 times in the Bible. This is the truth. So anything mentioned more than once in the Bible is important, but if you sit there and mention it 168 times, it might be something you really might want to dig into, because it's mentioned in Old Testament and New Testament. So please get into covenant before it's too late, because if you want to accept going to the tribulation, that's on you. But in tribulation, you're not going to be able to save nobody but your own soul. That's why right now I'm asking you to go read Ezekiel 2, 3, and 33, what it means to be a real servant of our Father in heaven, to go warn the people. But first, you got to get into the covenant. You got to start by keeping those 10 commandments. And remember, the Sabbath day is the 4th commandment, to keep it holy. And remember his Sabbath day. He told you this. The rest of the commandments are thou shalt and thou shalt not. Why would he tell you to remember my Sabbath day and keep it holy? Well, that's Saturday morning until Sunday morning, dawn to dawn. So please come check out the website and the profile. Have a good day.